Refugia Designs the Sanctuary provides a space for visitors to find peace and witness the subtle shifts of water, using juniper and beech trees and spring shrubs to show how snow infiltrates the water table or how a leaf captures rainwater.
Welcome back to the Pennsylvania Convention Center and the preview gala for the 2018 PHS Philadelphia Flower Show.
Since the very first show in 1829, PHS has grown from just 80 members to 27,000.
That's amazing. But the organization has stayed true to its mission, which includes introducing new plant varieties to the public while also showcasing the prized plants of individual gardeners.
And this year's show includes a special tribute to a woman who, for decades, dominated the competition.
The poinsettia and chrysanthemum are now household names, but both were foreign flowers before making their American debut at the Philadelphia Flower Show.
If you're going to introduce something new to the public, what better place than the flower show?
This year, the New Plant Gallery is designed to revive that tradition.
We have star plants showcasing containerized berries.
The blueberry and raspberry bushes are bred to stay compact, making them perfect for small patios, porches, and decks.
It's a great way to have fresh berries, and you want to make a cocktail, you can do that too.
Along with the new, there's the tried and true.
I like to say it's the Olympics of horticulture.
More than 5,000 plants are on display in this year's Hamilton Horticourt, named for Campbell Soup heiress Dorrance Dodo Hamilton, who passed away last year at the age of 88.
People would always recognize this from the flower show.
Hamilton had a staff of gardeners who patiently pampered her beloved plants.
This is a Clivia, the beetle Clivias.
Creating world-class specimens.
So in the orchid world, this is absolutely stunning.
That were the stars of the Horticourt for 3 decades.
It was very hard to compete with her. She did raise the bar.
When she passed, Longwood Gardens got a very special invitation from her estate.
They wanted these plants to go to a good home.
And Longwood was given first pick.
And it was like a kid in a candy shop situation.
Longwood is now the caretaker of more than 100 of Mrs. Hamilton's prized plants.
What you're looking at here is a Ripsalis basket.
Like this slow-growing succulent that was clearly cultivated for decades.
We've never had a basket this size, and to be able to have a specimen that is this perfect, it was just quite a treasure.
And these myrtle.
Out of all the pieces we got, this might be one of the most iconic ones.
A single bonsai woven into a multi-tiered topiary.
It's just a tremendous skill of hand to make something this magnificent in this small of a pot.
Careful.
They're among a handful of select plants that took a ride on a climate-controlled truck headed for the convention center.
Slow and steady.
And a tribute display to a maven who meant so much to the flower show for so many years.
She really created a special place at the flower show that didn't exist prior.
And if you haven't had the joy of meeting Mrs. Hamilton's plants, you really should visit that tribute exhibit. The size and quality, absolutely stunning.
Beautiful. Longwood's Jim Sutton, we should mention, had the honor of judging the Rose Parade at the Tournament of Roses this year. That must have been fun.
I would think so, and he's been a judge in the floral category here at the Flower Show for more than a decade.
We'll have this year's winners in both floral and landscape in just a little bit. But first, it's time to meet the next generation of growers. What do you say, Dave?
Let's do it.
This guy's getting kind of long.
Linda Kelley is planting a seed with the next generation of growers.
They learned about green roofs. They learned about being environmentally sound.
At Highland Elementary in Abington, Pennsylvania, the 5th graders created their very own green roof.
It helps with sound insulation, so when cities have it, it actually absorbs the sound and makes it a little less noisy.
The educational project offered important lessons.
Instead of the rain just running off the roof, the soil soaks up the water.
And a creative outlet.
It looks really cool.
They worked with live plants.
That's it. That's a nasturtium.
Each student played a role, from watering the plants.
It helps it grow so that it can get the nutrients from the water.
To planting the flowers.
Wildflower mix.
And they learned a lot, including a green roof needs a haircut from time to time.
It's a lot of grass.
Their hard work is on display in the Horticourt.
I just think it's pretty cool that we won.
They're really proud to see it on display.
The recognition is nice, but the project also stimulates the students' education.
So I was really excited to learn about something new.
Josiah Manning was so inspired, she created a chart of her own.
That shows the cities that has the most green roofs, and Washington, D.C., Toronto, and Philadelphia are in the top 3.
The 5th graders aren't the only ones getting in on the act.
I sort of wanted to make it look like a forest a little bit.
1st grader Charlotte Jones created a landscape of her own.
I won
Testing show.
But the award is not her favorite part.
You get all dirty.
Third grader Watson Van Ecklenberg will also have his work on display at the convention center.
A sea serpent.
Watson's creation uses found items.
These are eucalyptus leaves. I just found a curved stick for the body and the tail. I found them in my backyard.
The entire school has been motivated by the opportunity to be involved in the Junior Flower Show.
To bring those plants to the flower show and then actually have them on display for 250,000 people that are going to get to see it. Now, that's pretty special.
The Junior Flower Show is for students from preschool through high school.
And they get a whole bag of stuff to actually get them started with, like such as grow lights and soil and seeds.
The youngsters work with the same theme, the wonders of water.
And then we send volunteer judges to the school. They display them, and then they judge them and hand out blue ribbons.
The hope is to motivate future growers.
These kids really get excited about what they've done. They put their heart and soul in this.
The educational exhibits on the show floor demonstrate what happens once that educational seed starts to bud.
Really, how can they make a difference, and how can they use their career? How can they make this world better and better for the people that are going to come after them?
A team of students at the W.B. Saul High School of Agricultural Sciences created an exhibit called Sustainability, featuring an urban landscape that is both beautiful and sustainable, using rain barrels for irrigation, solar panels, and hydroponic planters.
Learning how to be part of a team is always important, and working together and sharing ideas and collaborating and being creative together.
The Mercer County Community College Horticultural Program exhibit, Urbanization Meets Naturalization, explores how our homes encroach on nature.
We really want people to get more involved in gardening and more people involved in plants. It really has such a special impact on your life if you do.
So whether it's a college student or a first grader, the Flower Show is giving the next generation a chance to blossom in the world of horticulture.
Hopefully we have a gardener for life at that point, right?
The educational exhibits here are always just that, educational, but with the water theme this year, there are environmental lessons here everywhere you look.
Burke Brothers created a garden for Aqua dubbed Aqua Elements, with a broken gutter filling a whimsical bathtub spilling into a pond, a hidden rain barrel collecting water, and a riparian buffer following a creek bed down to a waterfall to prevent erosion and protect the watershed.
These are all little ways that people in their own backyard can make sure that they help protect their drinking water and also help the groundwater as well.
The garden also includes water distribution pipes demonstrating how Aqua America transports water to its customers for bathing, watering a garden, or drinking.
Our mission is protecting and providing Earth's most essential resource. We cannot live more than 7 days without water. We need to protect it, and we need to manage it not only for today, but for future generations.
Coming